Hello everyone. Today we are going to learn how you can find the percentage in Excel. Although it is it's not a very difficult concept, but I'm going to tell you some important things related to finding the percentage in Excel. I'll tell you two different methods of finding the percentage in Excel, and the most important thing here is if you need to find the percentage of multiple students like 100 or 50 or 60 students, and you are going to enter the data in that Excel, how you can apply a method that can find the percentage in just one click. So you can find the percentage of the entire class in just one click. So we have two different methods. Why I have chosen two different methods? Because sometimes students get confused with the percentage sign. So I am going to clear their confusion today. First of all, I have the marks of the student A, B, C, D, E. I have just taken the 5 students' marks, and here in the second column, in the column D, we have the marks obtained by the students. The total marks of the test are 50. So we are going to find first of all, we will find the percentage by the method 1. In the method 1, we are going to use the formula same as that of the percentage. Just the difference is we are not going to multiply it with 100. So in order to apply a formula in the Excel, you always need to write the equality sign first. Without this, it will not consider it a formula. So first of all, we write equal sign, and the formula of percentage is marks obtained divided by total marks. So marks, what I'm going to do, I'm not writing the marks manually. I'm just selecting the cells in which the marks are there. So marks obtained by the student A is 45. So it has written the address of the cell. D5 means that the D column and 5 is the row in which the marks of the student A are present. So D5 slash is for division divided by the total marks of a test. So total marks of a test are 50. So I have selected the cell and it has given the address of the cell. E11 shows E is for the column. This is the column, and 11 is the row. This is the row. So E11 is the address of the total marks of the test. So that's it. This is the formula that you can use without multiplying it with 100. Now if I press enter on the on my keyboard, it will give you 90%. Now how it will give you 90%? 90%, it will not give you 90% until and unless you change its by right click on the cell, format cell, and you have to select a percentage category. If I select a general category, what I will get? I will get 0.9. So it will not be a percentage. To make it percentage, you have to format the cell and select the percentage category. And it depends how many decimal places you want. That is 90.1 or 90.12 or 90.123. But I don't want any decimal place, so I'll make it 0 and OK. So it becomes 90%. Now I have calculated the percentage of one student. How you can calculate the percentage of the rest students without applying the formula on each and every cell? Because it's a very tiresome process, very hectic or time-taking process. For that, what you need to do, you have to move your cursor to the right bottom of the cell. When the cursor becomes this plus sign, you need to double click on this plus sign to get the values of the rest. Now one thing here is very important. This is representing the errors. It means the formula that is applied in the first cell will not be applicable on the rest because it is making them error. How we can deal with such errors? If I double click on this, I have D5 divided by E11. It means here 45 is divided by 50. But when I go to the next column, here you can see in the formula bar that D6 is divided by E12. Now what is D6? D6 is 48. But what is E12? E12 is this cell. In this cell there is nothing. It's 0. So when you divide something with 0, it becomes an error. So that's why the formula is not applying on the rest of the cells. For that purpose, what we have to do, we have to modify the formula of the first cell in a way that it can easily be applied on the rest as well. For that purpose, we have to put a $sign with this 11 so that it will keep the value of 50 constant across all the students. It will not increment the value of 50 as it is incrementing the marks obtained of these students. So if I press enter now, and again I select this cell and go to the right bottom corner and double click on it, I'll get the right percentages. Now you can check here that every cell is dividing by $11. That is 50. It is not incrementing it. It is not dividing it with the cell that is empty. So this is the important thing that you need to keep in mind while finding the percentage of multiple students in the multiple students of your class. Next method is, in this method what we will do, we'll do the formula of the percentage by multiplying it with 100. What we will do, we just need to divide the marks obtained by the total marks, these, and we will multiply them with 100. And keep this in mind, again here I need to put the dollar sign because I am going to apply these values to the remaining. Here I have remaining 4 students, and maybe you have a class of 50-60 students. So if you want to apply this formula to the 50, 60 or 100 students, you need to put dollar sign here to show that the total marks of a test is constant across all the students. So the changing thing is D5, that is the marks obtained by the student. So I will press enter. I'll get 90. Here there is no percentage sign because the category of this cell is general. It's not percentage. So if I put my cursor here at the bottom corner and click and double click on it, I'll get the same percentages as I get in the method number 1. So it means these are the 2 different methods that you can use to find the percentages of the students. And this method is especially important when you have several students and you have very less time to find their percentages. You just find the percentage of 1% and you can find the percentage of the rest of them. So that's all from today's lecture. Thank you.